What's good? Postman's Day delivery. We're here for that delivery. It's going to be a very special one. Pay close attention if you're trying to sell beats. If you're struggling to sell beats as well, or you're struggling to get to that next level in beat sales, this is going to be one of those videos that's for you. Recently, I blasted out my Facebook page, and I've got probably close to almost 1,000 or something like that. I don't know the number, but a hell of a lot of requests from producers, man. So that's awesome that I got all these new producers as my friends now on Facebook. But one of the things that also happen, like I get hit up on the messenger pretty much 24/7. Producers asking questions, and so I just love when I log on. You know, if I don't get to everybody, but the ones I get to, I just try to, you know, get information that I can while I got the time permits. But it's kind of like the same questions, you know, kind of coming up in the Facebook Messenger. And what it is, hey man, can you check out my beat site? I'm getting traffic, but I'm not getting sales. Or can you check out my beat site? What am I doing wrong? It's not selling. So it's pretty much that same type of question that keeps coming up over and over and over again. And so the thing is, you know, I check these beat sites, and it's always things wrong that I can immediately point out. I'm like, man, immediately. I say, well, why is your beat store right here? Why you only got 10 beats on your beat store? Or look at the names of this. And see, so what it is that you got to realize something. You're in a business. And just because you have hot beats don't mean nothing. It's about the presentation. It's about the salesmanship on your website. So your beat site. It's so many factors involved into whether or not they're going to purchase and spend money with you. And we get so confused. We think if I just upload some beats and send some traffic there, they're going to buy. That's why I came out with the seven elements of a six-figure beat site. And some of these producers say, yo, I got it, but they didn't even apply the stuff. You got to apply. It's not just stuff that sounds good. If you walk into a restaurant, they may have the best food on the planet, but if the service is bad, if the chairs is all over the place, the tables is turned, it's dusty, and it's just a bad decor, you're not even going to buy the food. Regardless of how good the food is, if the presentation ain't up to par, then you're going to leave without spending your money. So it's not any different in any business. It's so important. And so what I'm doing, I can't get to everybody's beat site. It's impossible. So that's why I'm doing a live webcast, a live stream, mastermind stream on 11/11/15. You can sign up right there. Now, if you don't sign up, don't ever complain about not being able to sell again because you're full of crap. No, let me say, I'm sorry, I was trying to be politically correct. You're full of shit. You've been bullshitting your whole life. Now, if you are signing up, if you already signed up, I'll see you there. We're going to be reviewing your B sites live. So now, instead of me reviewing one person's B site, I can review your B site and everybody gets to see. As well as already signed up is successful producers, guys who have made good amounts of money selling beats online, and they're going to be in there giving advice and tips as well on marketing, on things you can do that's working for them. So why, if you're saying that you want to increase your beat sales, why wouldn't you be on something where the master is going to talk to you personally on the stream and answer your questions and get you to the next level? The only people who don't join that shit, we know, are bullshitters. You ain't about nothing. If my mentor was having a live stream and not charging hardly anything, and I wasn't gonna be on it, then he knew that I was bullshitting him. But I was on everything. That's why I'm where I'm at today. And that's why I'm gonna keep going even further, because I still get on all that stuff, because I know that I don't know everything. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be reviewing your stuff personally. So it's not just a course. You got the courses, that's great. So now you got more knowledge than everybody else. But in the actual streams, I help you apply it. So 11/11/15 is going to be November 11th, 2015. It's going to be at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. And we're going to go to 8:30. But generally, this shit be lasting like, man, we getting so in the game. It can last 4 or 5 hours of just dropping knowledge. And you get to network with other producers who are successful doing what you're doing. Like, that's common sense. Why wouldn't you want to be around other producers who are already successful in what you're trying to do? I mean, it's crazy to me that someone would ever hit me up and say, I'm struggling selling beats, or I'm trying to get to the next level, but I wasn't on your webinar. If you're not on this thing, I can't even take you serious. You got to be on this webinar, because I don't do it often, but when I get an influx of producers asking for personal attention that I can't give them, then I say, okay, well, let me do a live stream, and then I can get to you. And as well, you can see me help other producers with their beat site, and you can apply those tactics to what you're doing. Now, this theme of the webinar as well, we're talking about how to get an avalanche of beat sales. over this holiday season, because November, December should be your biggest sales months because everybody's in the buying mode. We got Christmas coming up, people are spending money. You got Black Friday coming up, people are spending money. Now, they may not come out and say, hey, we're necessarily trying to buy beats, but you can run certain promotions. People are already trained. We're all trained on these holidays to spend money. That's just how it works. And so, during the Christmas season, they know this. Trust me, they know this. This is the season that everybody's in the spirit of spending money. Just the way it is. You understand what I'm saying? And so, a lot of companies bank on that, and they say, look, we may lose money all the way up until November. But when that holiday season kick in, we know everybody finna start spending money. We're going to get our piece. So there's certain promotions you can run that you should be running that should have create avalanches of sales for you. This is avalanche of sales. Black Friday, if you go through Black Friday and don't have an avalanche of sales, you didn't know what you were doing. So we're going to be talking about the promotions that work. But it's not, you have to set up the promotions in a certain way. It's a formula. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to understand how to set up your holiday promotions to where you maximize your money. If you don't know how to do a 4-day cash machine, that's what we call them, then get on this webinar. I'm going to show you how to do a 4-day cash machine where you run a promotion for 4 days and you start raking in the cash. They got to be set up right. You can't just email blast and say, hey, I'm having a sale. That's how most producers do. They say, oh, I've been running sales. What you do? Oh, I just blast it out. Hey, I'm having a 20% sale. No, man, it has to be formulated a certain way. There's formulas to this stuff that works like clockwork every single time. And it allows you to print money. So you better be on the webinar. I'm putting a link down there. If you're not going to be on the damn webinar, then don't ask me no goddamn questions on Facebook because you're not serious. I'm not checking out your beat site because you're not serious. And you should know yourself, like, hey, if I'm not on this webinar, now if you can't make it, you can get a free recording as well. You can get the free recording, so that's okay. If you can't make it, of course, you know, because of the time conflicts, you'll get a free recording, so don't worry about that. The mastermind is never released publicly, so you're not going to be able to get it if you don't sign up now. So you need to sign up for that right now. 11/11/15, we're having the Creative Avalanche of Beat Sales webinar live. That means I'm getting on there answering your questions, looking up your beat sites, and saying this is how you personally get to the next level. So if you're not on it, just know in your heart of hearts, unless it's just some reason why you couldn't be on, like you had $0 in your bank account, I can understand that. I still can't understand it because nigga, I'll go borrow the money. That's how I was. But we're a different breed. But you ain't like me. I'm gonna go get it regardless. If I want it, I'm gonna get it. But that's okay. But other than that, you should be on this webinar, this live stream, if you want to get to that next level. And I believe you are because you're watching the video. So I want to see you there. I'm going to be reviewing your B sites. Don't ask me to review no damn B site if you ain't on this damn webinar, because I don't got time to do it individually, one by one by one. I'll be here to next year. I never get nothing done. So I do these live streams for you so I can review it. Okay? So much love. Sign up for it now because we're having a special. If you sign up early, you get a discount. If you wait till the last minute, it might be packed in full already, as well as you're going to pay the price. The price already done went up once, so it's going to go up 3 times. The early bird special, the super early special, the regular special, and then, nigga, I'm lazy and late, you're going to have to pay the highest price. You're going to pay the highest price. So that's just bottom line. So if you get it right now, we're on discount. Look it up. Click down there. I'll see you 11/11/15. That's when we're doing a live webcast. Let's get it. Postman, love you. Let's get it. Peace.